Hello. Okay, so I just went and cut a piece of wood to make my center section of my bed. So I basically need to figure out now how to create some sort of safer position. So right now the wood's just sitting on it. What I'm doing now is I have my mattress. It is a really cool mattress. It is called Zinus or Zenus, I don't know. It's a queen mattress. It's a memory foam 4-inch green tea topper. So yeah, it's not a legit mattress, but it is a topper and I think it's gonna be pretty comfortable. So I'm gonna try it out. It's too big, so I'm gonna have to cut it. I'm gonna make a cushion for one bench, a cushion for another bench, and then I'll make two backs that will push together for the center section. Yeah, so I'm gonna open this up. Super thick. It's 4 inches. Kind of honestly smells kind of weird, but the yellow section is super thick, so it's harder, and then this green section is much more mushy and like a pretty comfortable foamy. I'm gonna figure out what I need to have in the center section, which is where the table will be going from a lagoon mount down into a lower position, and then it's going to be held on 2x2 wood. So I'm going to try to make it as sturdy as possible, although it's not being held up by a ton. But yeah, this mattress has quite a bit of extra space, so I may end up having other cushions that I can use on something else, so that's pretty cool. And underneath the bed, I'll show you, is a space. Underneath it, I think that my dog is probably going to enjoy laying under there, whether I'm on the bed. He may end up using that as his bed at night, I don't know, or he may just want to cuddle, not sure. But yeah, so many options and I'm so excited. I have exciting news. My cushions are cut, which is great. They're probably bigger than what they should be, because I wanted to make it a tight squeeze. But I have extra cushion if I need to even add more. I'm prepared. But yeah, so basically I have two bigger chunks of foam, two smaller chunks of foam, and then an extra piece right there that can be turned down. It's on its side right now, but it can be turned down to make it even tighter of a squeeze of cushion. I just found out that all my windows apparently have been ready and at the warehouse, and no one told me, and I needed to get them installed like a few days ago. So the install obviously didn't happen, but the windows apparently are ready. So I'm supposed to go pick them up today, and I'm also supposed to be going and picking up my countertop. My countertop is 1 hour out of the way, one direction, and then the opposite direction of where I need to be going to get my windows is going to be another hour and 45 minutes or so away. And I just paid for my roof rack that originally I canceled, but then it showed up in my driveway, and now I bought it because they gave me a little bit of a discount because it's already here and they didn't want to pay for shipping to get it back to them, so I paid a cheaper price and just decided I'd keep it because it's already in my driveway. Van life is crazy. It's a lot, and my van is a mess. So I have my insulation, I have some sliders for drawer wood and more random stuff, and I'm tempted to just pay someone to do it for me, but I really wanted this build to be on my own. I'm already going to be paying to get someone to install my roof rack and to get someone to install my 3 windows. So I'm trying to stay as low in the price as I can. Might as well do the unboxing before I have to drive all afternoon. So let's see all this exciting stuff that I got. One of the things I wasn't supposed to get till September, like late in September, and surprisingly it showed up on my doorstep today. So I'm gonna open it and I'm really excited. So let's go do that. Okay, you know it's real business when you have to put your hair up, but it's freaking hot, so putting my hair up, okay? Okay. Also, this space helps. Need the scissors. Okay. So this fridge is beautiful. I saw it on Amazon, and I think it was on Amazon. And basically, I was going to be getting a much bigger one and a much more expensive one, and I decided against it because they're all out of stock, because everyone's doing van life because of COVID, and everyone just is really inspired right now, which is cool and that's exciting, but things are taking forever to get places, and I didn't want to wait till like December for a fridge. Here's the Dometic fridge. Let's see. Opens up. You have one section. It can be cooler or a fridge, and I have a feeling that I'm gonna be using it more for a fridge, just because I don't really need a cooler. I don't really eat ice cream that often, so it's gonna hold just enough to probably, I don't know, give me a week of groceries, I assume. Honestly, you could use it as just a typical cooler, and then when you're in your van, use it as a fridge. But yeah, looks pretty good. It's not massive, but I think it'll do the job. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, this fridge is smaller than I thought it would be, but that's okay. It was a long day of driving, but I got them all, and I'm in contact with the company that would be installing my windows. We're trying to figure out if they can do it, and if they can, they're going to try to figure out when they can do it, because they were supposed to have done it starting on Monday, and that didn't happen because of me not having my windows yet. So I'm trying to like be really cautious and keep them in my car. I can just leave them in the car and then take them there as quickly as possible, because I don't want to mess them up. I don't want to break my own windows because they're so expensive and fragile. So that's what's going on with that. I'm gonna eat some sandwich and I'm gonna watch a show, and I'm just gonna go to bed because I'm so tired. It's only 6 o'clock in the evening, but I am drained from driving. I'm drained from calling people all afternoon and playing phone tag with all these different companies. But yeah, anyways, peace out. I will see you tomorrow. So, I'm not gonna lie, I have little to no energy right now. That's the case. I am very overwhelmed with this project, and I feel like all day I've been butting my head up against a wall, trying to get my drawer sliders to work. They, I guess, were manufactured wrong, because I did everything in my power to try to get these cheaper version sliders to work. I just got these metal ones. They're really pretty and look way sturdier. They're 16-inch long, and my drawers are like 17 inches, I believe. So it's just gonna be a little bit off, but I think the 16 is gonna work really good. I'm determined. I'm gonna get at least one drawer done today. That is the goal, because I've been working so hard today to have not seen much progress at all. We have a little moth friend over there, but this is my countertop. I didn't show you earlier. I'm like really scared to get it dented up and stuff, so I've been so nervous putting stuff on it, and someone local to where I live made it. Yeah, and it just has some really nice details, so I can't wait to see what it actually looks like once all of this is pulled together. Alright, so change of plans. We have a family friend who builds a lot of things at our house and at my dad's rental properties and stuff. And he came in and looked at the van, and I think he's going to build my drawers for me. I really am just tired of stressing, and I really did want it to be handmade by me, but I think I'm going to let him do them. Honestly, really relieved because I am just getting so tired. So I think that the plan now, because I was going to be going to the store and getting stuff for building, I think my plan now is going to be going to the store and finding fabric for my cushions. May end up trying to sew my cushions or the fabric for my cushions. Still gonna go get that coffee because I feel like a walking zombie. Yeah, there's a lot to do, and I've really put in a lot of work myself on this fan, and honestly, like, I'm at this point where I just want a little bit of help. You saw me bringing in my cushions that are sewn and beautiful, and they can go from couch setting to bed setting. I don't have my walls in this van yet, so I think once my walls are in, I'm only going to need to use 4 cushions instead of 5. I have 2 extra cushions that are underneath my butt. They're right here, that I just turn long ways, and it fills in that gap. But the gap is only about 3 or 4 inches. So when you put those in, it's really snug. But it may not need it once I have all my walls filled out completely and also insulated. So my project today, it's really flipping hot, so I have a fan going. If you hear something crazy, that's a very old big box fan. But my plan is that these 2 cushions that are underneath my bottom are for the fridge. So I have the fridge underneath me. I'll show you guys in a minute, but the fridge is underneath me. These cushions fit perfectly right above it, so I'm just going to build a frame around the fridge, and then the fridge will be able to slide out and then come back in. And so that is the plan with that. Now, what I'm doing is also figuring out what I can do with these sliding drawers that I made. So I made 2 drawers a few days ago, and honestly, they took me forever, and they may not be the most like beautiful looking drawers ever, but I have a family friend that is building me my drawers for me because I was getting very stressed out with this. So these drawers, because I've already built them, I didn't want to waste them. So I think what I'm going to do is make them into a second bench. So the second bench is going to be by the sliding door. So the question is, I haven't bought the toilet yet. I'm debating which toilet I want because there's so many, and I really want a compostable toilet, but it's very expensive. And I've already spent a lot of money on this build. What I'm going to do is build this bench within mind that I will be having a toilet eventually. I don't see myself buying this toilet right up because I'm living at my family's house right now, and I can go into restrooms wherever I need to. And tomorrow I'm taking this bad boy to the shop, and he's gonna get a window over there, a window over here, a window over here, a fan right there, and then my roof rack will go all the way across. And I just noticed I called it a he. I haven't figured out if it's a he or a she yet, but for some reason I've been calling it a he, so I guess it's a he. Now I gotta figure out the name. headed off to go take my van to the shop. Yesterday we had a really crazy rainstorm. I had to take everything out and prepare for that, and in the mix my laptop broke, so we'll see if I ever get these videos loaded. But yeah, so I'm about to go head off and take the van and all my stuff, so let's just see how it goes. I'm excited and looking forward to having windows and a fan and all the things.